By virtue of the authority vested in me, I constitute this congregation of the Durban University of Technology. The congregation is invited to sit.
Sanibonani, Molweni Dumelang, and good afternoon. Welcome to the 2022 Celebratory Graduation Ceremony for the Durban University of Technology. My name is Alan Khan, and I'm the Senior Director of Corporate Affairs, and it's my privilege and honor to be your Program Director at this afternoon's Celebratory Graduation Ceremony. I'd also like to welcome our esteemed Chancellor, Ms. Nonkululeko Nyembezi, our Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Tandwa Mtembu, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Registrar, Deputy Registrar, Executive Deans, Deputy Deans, members of faculty, members of council, the DUT Convocation, the Student Representative Council, and members of the academic procession. Also, welcome to our graduates, their parents and guardians, family and friends, supporters and funders, and I must also acknowledge my valued colleagues from the academic, administration, and support sectors of the university. Welcome to the world-class Nkosi Albert Luthuli Durban International Convention Centre. It's truly wonderful to have a physical return to graduation following the COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted our lives and forced us to change the way we had to live and learn. Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, we also pause for a moment to remember and honor our family, friends, and colleagues who have passed on during this time. May their memory always be a blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a celebratory graduation ceremony because the actual graduations were held online, as they were the case in 2020 and 2021, and those online ceremonies took place in May this year. So this is a celebration, and it's a delight and such an honor to see our graduates in person walking the stage. A total of 9,081 graduates over 35 sessions on 12 days in Durban and in Pietermaritzburg will be gracing the graduation stage. Now, a statistic that I'd like to share with you is of the 9,081 graduates, 5,421 are women and 3,660 are men, which means 59.7% of all graduates at DUT are women. Girl power is alive and well at DUT, so congratulations, ladies. Tomorrow, the 20th of July, 2022, at 9 in the morning, DUT will celebrate the Honorary Doctor of Philosophy in Visual and Performing Arts that was awarded to the seasoned, multi-talented singer, actress, producer, and playwright, the legendary Miss Thembi Mtshali-Jones. We are delighted to formally welcome Dr. Mtshali-Jones into the DUT family tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also pleased to confirm that once again, as it is customary at all DUT graduation events, we offer language interpretation services from English to isiZulu. If you picked up a headset at the entrance, please make sure these are switched on so you can receive the interpretation service. And importantly, please return the headsets to us after the ceremony so other guests can make use of the headsets. Thank you. We also have sign language practitioners with us on stage to my right and your left, and this is to assist those with any hearing impediments. Honored guests, the women and men who will be presented to you this afternoon have worked very hard to get to this point. Therefore, as a mark of respect for all of our graduates and their families and friends, please could I ask that you stay with us for the whole duration of the graduation ceremony. Now, we also realize that it's a celebration and it's a result of a journey and an investment into your future. Now, whilst we all want to applaud and to celebrate, we also humbly request that you respect the rights of all of our graduates and their guests. Every single graduate deserves to have their name read from the podium and importantly, have their name heard by the congregation. So as we are celebrating, let's be sensitive and please take it into account so that every graduate and their family, friends, and guests can enjoy the experience. Now, graduates, in the old days, they used to say, what happens in Vegas? Not so true anymore. What happens in Vegas stays on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, you name it, right? So I know you have your mobile phones with you, and I saw quite a few selfies already outside the auditorium. Now, we want to party with you later on today. So when you take your photographs and post them, please hashtag DUTGrad22. We've seen some amazing photographs already. What I do know is that DUT graduates know how to get down. I mean, by far the best in the country. So prove that this group can match what the other graduates have done early this week. Hashtag us on DUTGrad22. Also, just to confirm that all DUT graduation events are live streamed on the DUT website. So if you have other friends graduating later today or tomorrow or maybe next week in Pietermaritzburg, go to our website, dut.ac.za. Ladies and gentlemen, before we commence with the formal part of this afternoon's celebratory graduation ceremony, let me just take you through what's going to be happening on stage over the next 45 minutes to an hour. Now, in the next few minutes, our graduates will be invited to line up on your left, which is my right, and you will be called in a specific order. Bring your name card and your hood with you. You can leave your mortarboards on the seat. When you return to your seat, you can then put your mortarboards on. So your name card, one of my colleagues will verify that it is you, and we'll check your name according to the graduation roll. You'll then be asked to line up to walk up to the stage. Now, I always give this advice, especially to all the ladies who are brave enough to wear high heel shoes. If you are feeling a bit nervous, hold on to the railing. We don't want any accidents. As you walk onto stage, you'll see a red carpet. The red carpet's for you, okay? First, you need to arrive to the podium, hand over your card with your name to the HOD who's reading the name card, okay? Next to the podium, there are two white footprints. Now, there's two reasons why we have this, because we have some people facing the flowers, others facing the stage. We want you to face the congregation. You spent a lot of money on your hair, your makeup, your clothes, right? I mean, you look good. Let's show the congregation how good you're looking. So face the congregation. Also, we have a photographer right in front, and the photographs that will be captured on the stage on this afternoon is going to last you a lifetime. So you don't want to be blinking, you don't want to have your mascara running, you're going to make sure your hair is looking good, nothing stuck in between your teeth. Smile. Once your name is read, importantly, take your name card back because you're going to need the name card when you collect your certificate at the end. So take your name card, you walk down the red carpet. Now there's a slight deviation, and I'll explain this. For those, and we have a few degree recipients today, those who are being conferred with their degree, you'll present yourself in front of the Chancellor. In front of the Chancellor, we have what we call a kneeler. It's not a stool, it's not a chair, it's not a bench. Please don't sit down and have a discussion with our Chancellor. It's for those who are receiving a degree. You go on one knee, head up towards the Chancellor, and then the Chancellor will cap you to confer the degree. It's an important part of receiving your degree, okay? Then, remember, there's another photograph that's going to be taken, so you still need to be looking good. Once you've been capped, please stand and walk down to the third station. So station 1 is the podium, station 2 is at the Chancellor, station 3 will be at the registrar. Hand over your hood, the registrar will hood you, another set of photographs will be taken, and then walk down gently down the stairs, especially high-heeled people. Please, there's another railing, and we did have an usher yesterday because we did have 1 or 2 people who were quite excited walking down, forgetting they're in high-heel shoes. So please, exit the stage safely, walk down, graduates, to the back of the auditorium. You'll collect your certificates today. They're in an envelope. You'll need your name card so that they can just verify it is you, so the wrong person doesn't get the certificate, okay? So it's important you have the name card. Once you fetch your degree or your diploma, you have your certificate in your hand, you then return back to your seat and put your mortarboards on. For those who are receiving diplomas and certificates, same process. You walk up, you have your name read, take your photograph, and as opposed to kneeling in front of the Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor will receive you, congratulate you, and also you'll get a photograph with the Vice-Chancellor, and then you walk down, and then you'll be hooded, exit the stage, and pick up your envelope with your certificate. So now that we know what's going to be happening and you have an idea as to what will be taking place, I just need to let you know that if anyone, graduates or guests or members of the stage procession, is feeling unwell at any point, please notify one of my colleagues, either an usher or a member of a security team. We do have paramedics on standby. We have an ambulance on standby. Let's hope we don't require that, but if you are feeling unwell, please let us know so we can give you the medical attention that you require as quickly as possible. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, let's get to the business end of this afternoon's celebratory graduation ceremony. Please welcome to the podium the Deputy Dean in the Faculty of Management Sciences, Dr. Melanie Lawrence.
Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degrees and diplomas on the graduates from the Faculty of Management Sciences, who will be presented to you and in absentia to those whose names appear on the program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer the degrees and diplomas.
Chancellor, I present you the degree of Masters in Management Sciences, specializing in Human Resources Management. The title of this dissertation is Exploring Perceptions of Occupational Stress Amongst Female Academics in the Faculty of Management Sciences at the Durban University of Technology. The supervisor is Professor B.I. Dlamini and the co-supervisor, Dr. N. Khumalo. Ms. Celine Pereni Matthews. The title of the dissertation, The Influence of Human Resource Development on Employee Performance and Service Delivery at a Local Municipality in the Eastern Cape. Supervisor, Dr. M. Lawrence, co-supervisor, Mr. B. Daweti. I present to you Kuselwa Nama. Title of the dissertation, The Investigation of the Effectiveness of Employee Training on Career Development, a case study of South African police services. Supervisor is Dr. A. Rajlal. I present to you Kayalihle Ngema. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The title of the dissertation, thank you. The title of the dissertation is Optimizing Corrective Maintenance Backlog Using Quality Tools and Quality Principles at a Selected Power Generation Plant in South Africa. Supervisor, Professor M. Ramchanda. Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Masters of Philosophy in Quality Management, Machadiso Masiola. A postgraduate. Chancellor, I present to you the postgraduate diploma in Management Sciences in Human Resources Management. Tembukule Dlamini. Priyanka Gurana. Ninya Hlongwana. Sinegugu Letuli. Precious Mkize. Peaceful Mavubu. Kulakane Mayeza. Ntubeko Nene. Nantutuku Obo. Nokupila Nguzane. Lungile Nkiwane. Patricia Ntakatsane. Simeon Reddy. Chancellor, I present to you the postgraduate diploma in Management Sciences in Operations Management. Pravanasan Durasamy. Alan Govender. Nomzamo Masomi. Nomfundo Ndwalane. Tembeka Radebe. Joshua Fengandasamy. Chancellor, I present to you the Postgraduate Diploma in Management Sciences, Quality, to Lucile Elisa. Primodini Dorsami. Kulani Mafuleka. Pelani Mpunchane. Nkululeku Mtembu. Tanya Naika. I call upon the HOD for Human Resources to continue reading out the advanced diploma.
Chancellor, I present to you the Advanced Diploma in Management Sciences in Human Resource Management. Bengu Beguyise. Gugulethu Buthelezi. Phumelele Cele. Mbali Charles. Khili Nompumelelo. Hello. Dlamini Nompilo. Sthembelo Dlamini. Nothando Dlamuka. Njani? Elam Jonase. Nokukhanya fire cum laude. Thank you. Nonkululeko Uma. Thank you. Renee Govender. Congratulations. Ntuthuko Gumede. Sibusisiwe Gumede. Thank you. Siphelele Gumede. Siphesihle Hadebe. Siseko Jama. Awethu Kelese. Amanda Khosi. Gugu Khuzwayo. Wandile Khwela. Nomonde Kupeka. No, just look in. Nomonde Mqadi. Lethukuthula Mabaso. Busani Magwaza. Thank you. Alisha Maharaj. Thank you. Fanele sibonge Makhoba cum laude. Nomonde Luthuli. Ngobani Makhoba. Ticket. Khona. Princess Lamula. Ntobeko Makomboti. Look to the camera. Tobeka Malunga cum laude. Thank you. Thank you. Gugu Mapanga. Nonkululeko Maphumulo. Ntombi Phindiwe Mhlongo. Njabulo Mhlanzi cum laude. Christian Mhlongo. Makhosazane Mhlongo. Sanelisiwe Mkhize. Londeka Mngadi cum laude. Sanele Mngadi. Ronel Motian. Mhlengi Mseleku. Nokwanda Msezane. Mthembu Gabisile. Lusamba Mulumba cum laude. Mutia Verusha. Jabulisiwe Mieza. How are you? Congratulations. Prikashni Naidu. Simone, year 7. Cum laude. Baqinisile Ncube. Nomxolisi Ndatane. Nomandla Ndovela, cum laude. Lungile. Thank you. Lungile Ngobo. Thank you. Thank you. Mtutuzi Ngobo. Silindile Ngobo. Mlungisi Ngubane. Ndumiso Nzama. Mqondisi Nzimande. How are you? Congratulations. Nzuzi Yasmin Nzadi. Janisha Padayachi. Nontutuzelo Shinga. Phumelele Sikhakhane. Lindy Siswana. Thank you. Thank you. Nelisiwe Sokhele. Thank you. Thank you. Rufaya Vilakazi. Thank you. Thembelihle Ximba. Thank you. Banele Yalezo cum laude. Yanga Yoyo. Busisiwe Zulu. Thank you. Lindelani Zulu. Chancellor, I present to you the Head of Department for Operations.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Chancellor, I present you the Advanced Diploma in Management Sciences, specializing in quality. Amantha Chetty, cum laude, as well as Dean's Merit Award of Excellence. Nomveliso Kyanki. Patience Gebashe. Chiohape Gunzinza. Tuseng Kwali. Kululeko Madondo. Detelelo Kanyile. Andiswa Magadla. Tabang Makawa. Makoa. Tabang Makoa. Pamela Mbele. Dombifuthi Mgozi. Zama Mncube. Jamie Moodley, cum laude. Jabulani Ulu. Mpho Murata. Yolisa Mpepho. Siphokazi Pecheni. Bonokuhle Mqwa. Joelyn Monsami, cum laude. Nothando Ngubane. Maria Ngumalo. Temsin Pillay. Gift Shabalala. Nokulunga Sibisi. Nomfundo Sithebe. Vuyisile Sithole, cum laude. Mbongeni Tembe. Okay, I will now call upon the HOD for Human Resources. Thank you.
Chancellor, I present to you the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Human Resource Management. Khanyisile Jali. Fanele Mkhwanazi. Thank you. Chancellor, I hand over to the Head of Department for Operations.
Chancellor, presenting the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Operations Management. Degree of Bachelor of Technology in Quality, Jonathan Chetty. Nogokanya Hadebe. Maningi Mazibuko. Xolisile Mbatha. Nompumelelo Mnikati. Melodious Ngumalo. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Nonopa Khala. Simpiwe Sitole. I will now call upon the Head of Department of Human Resources.
Chancellor, I present to you the Higher Certificate in Human Resource Management. Mfundo Madiba cum laude. Melusi Madlala cum laude. Olani Mhlongo cum laude. Malwande Zulu cum laude. Chancellor, I hand over to the Head of Department for Operations.
Chancellor, I present Higher Certificate in Operations Management, Tobelani Chabalala. Hloniphile Mnyandu. Thandiwe Mthalane. All right. Chancellor, Advanced Diploma in Management Sciences, Human Resources Management, Thandiwe Mthalane.
Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of our graduates a big round of applause. Congratulations. You know, they say, Nivune enikuchelile. You reap what you sow, right? You've done well. You deserve the accolades. The university hopes, colleagues, that you will be vibrant, critical participants in our democracy. We hope that you will engage actively and entrepreneurially in our economy. We hope that you will display leadership and activism in the communities in which you are embedded. We hope that you give maximally of yourselves. You are genuinely members of an elite group. Only 18%, listen to this, only 18% of 18 to 24-year-old South Africans have access to higher education. So what you have earned is a remarkable achievement, but use it well. Remember, in order for the butterfly to be beautiful, the caterpillar has to be brave. So be brave, be honest, be respectful, and be kind to yourselves and others. As graduates, you will now automatically become members of the DUT Convocation, a statutory body that helps shape the future of our university. It's an active body, and we hope that you will maintain your relations with the Department of Advancement and Alumni Relations at DUT. We also hope that many of you will return to pursue further postgraduate studies at DUT. South Africa needs more highly trained people, So let's hope this is not a permanent goodbye, graduates, and that we'll see more masters and PhDs from this group in the years ahead, God willing. So graduates, only you know the road you've traveled. It's a successful journey, but it may have been pretty challenging. You remember the early starts and the late nights? Remember how you had to manage Wi-Fi and connectivity? You had to adapt to digital and online teaching and learning. You had to follow guidelines and protocols to protect yourselves against a virus. You had to use alcohol on your hands and a mask over your face. But we survived a global pandemic, and we arrived at this point on this afternoon at this world-famous venue for you to walk the stage to receive your qualifications. But umuntu, ngamuntu, ngabantu. A person is a person because of people. So graduates, you may have felt alone, but I have news for you. You were never alone. So I'm going to ask you graduates to now help me. I'm going to ask the graduates to stand and please turn to your right and say thank you, ngiyabonga khulu, to your family, your friends, and those who've supported you over the course of this journey. Thank you so much to our family and friends. And graduates, stay standing, face the stage, and say thank you to the faculty, the department, your teachers, and those who are not here, the DUT team. And finally, graduates, Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I present the graduating class of 2021. Graduates, make some noise! Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. Thank you so much. In a few minutes, we will all rise to sing the national anthem of the Republic of South Africa. I'll take you through the protocol, but first to deliver the closing remarks, the Deputy Dean from the Faculty of Management Sciences. Please welcome back to the podium, Dr. Melanie Lawrence.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Executive Dean, our Registrar, Dr. Nkuhane, our Deputy Registrars, HODs, academic colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I have the pleasure in saying thank you for everyone that have made this afternoon's session possible. And there's a lot of people that work behind the scenes for each of our students to reach the pinnacle of their success. Although you engage primarily online with your academic lecturers, there's also our faculty staff that have worked endlessly to get our graduation roll together. A big thank you to them. To the ICC for this beautiful venue, we thank them as well. Now, you have already turned to your right-hand side and you have said thank you to your loved ones and family members for giving you the support and the love that is necessary to carry you through this process. But from the faculty side, I also want to say to all our parents, our families, our relatives, your support structures out there, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for keeping our graduates in your hearts. Thank you for saying a special prayer every time they wrote an online assessment. And for our graduates, I know you've been told a few minutes ago that you have conquered MS Teams and Moodle and the online platforms. And for our master's students, they have conquered their theoretical frameworks and methodologies. But I do trust that this is a stepping stone for you. You've been told a few minutes ago as well as for the butterfly to fly, the caterpillar must be brave. I'm going to leave this parting thought with you. There's a fable of a very old man that was very wise. And a little boy decided to challenge this old man. And he walked up to the old man and he said to the old man, "In my hand, there is a butterfly. is this butterfly alive or dead? And the old man thought, well, if I say that the butterfly is dead, the little boy's going to open his hand and the butterfly is going to fly away. And if I say that the butterfly is alive, the little boy is going to squash this butterfly. So he said, my child, the answer lies in your hand. This qualification is that answer in your hands. Make it work for you, share it with others, and please come back to pursue further studies within our faculty and DUT. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you, Dr. Butterfly. Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. What a beautiful story. Thank you. Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, before we rise to sing the national anthem, obviously being our national anthem, it's governed by the Act and there's protocol. So I'll just take you through it so we get it correctly. I'm going to ask all the gentlemen to please remove the mortarboards and headgear. If any of our guests, any men are wearing caps or hats, to please remove those. Ladies, you can keep it on. Protocol dictates for the national anthem that ladies are allowed to keep on their headgear. So please, our graduates, our lady graduates, please keep your mortarboards on, and so too our guests. Now, once we stand, the national anthem will be played. Please feel free to sing along to the national anthem. At the end of the national anthem, please remain standing. At that point, our Chancellor will officially dissolve this afternoon's congregation. Once the Chancellor has dissolved the congregation, remain standing. The Chancellor will then lead the academic procession and the stage procession off stage, at which point our graduates can then exit the auditorium and our guests could also leave the hall. Enjoy the celebrations. Please party responsibly. Be safe. Remember to hashtag DUTGrad 2022. And from all of us at the Durban University of Technology, we are immensely proud of you. We wish you long life and good health, success and good fortune in the years ahead. May God bless you and God bless South Africa. Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, if I could please invite the congregation to stand so we can sing the national anthem of the Republic of South Africa. If we could all be upstanding. Thank you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I dissolve this congregation of the Durban University of Technology.